not coming back, but he did. And there he is again, leading Jets, Jets. On opening night last year to win the game. Back to receive, and Rodgers and company will take over at the... Had a great conversation. We did our meeting with...
He loves the, in this case, Monday through Wednesday, getting ready for a game tonight.
Running back is Breece Hall. The fake to him, play action, throws, caught, catch, 5-yard gain. Garrett Wilson, no huddle, quicken the pace right off the bat. Aaron surveying on a 2nd down and 4. Here comes the blitz. It's picked up. Flush Aaron out of the pocket, fakes the toss, slides to a stop, 1st down. Tavai coming in, but he was picked up on the 41-yard line.
Green 19!
He brought that green 19 from Green Bay with him. And that pass is on the outside and hauled in. Mike Williams, the longtime Charger, and the injured probably again tonight.
Yeah, 9 snaps in the opener against San Fran, all the way up to 35 last week. Look at that effort, the length that he has at 6'4", and this guy could be a secret weapon on the opposite side of Garrett Wilson. You know about Allen Lazard. They'd really like to see Mike Williams coming off that ACL get healthy and be that 3rd option for Aaron Rodgers.
Good group of receivers, 2nd down and 5. Quick throw outside. Across the 50, stiff arm, 1st down at the 43-yard line. Allen Lazard, his former Packer teammate. Marcus Jones got stiff arm, 1st down, New York.
And this is the challenge against Aaron Rodgers, it's just a pre-snap recognition. You're going to sit back and be soft and give him that quick throw. He's going to take it. Offensive line's running a play. He sees he's got Lazard with a soft corner. He makes that quick throw out there. I don't know if there's another quarterback, obviously, in the league that sees coverage and has a feel pre-snap better than Aaron Rodgers.
Go empty. 1st down. Rodgers looking left, now right. Flushed out. Downfield, going for it, all in the end zone and broken up in the end zone. Jonathan Jones breaking it up. That was Mike Williams there. Could not haul it in. 2nd down as he goes for the bomb.
Yeah, Morgan Moses, the right tackle, is going to be called for a holding call here.
Offense number 78. 10-yard penalty. 1st down.
And when Rodgers got out of the pocket, you know, Moses starts to panic a bit and starts to lock up with the defender. And once that was Jennings, once he tried to get outside. Well, I tell you what, for a guy coming off an Achilles, right?
That he had. In fact, they even thought about, had they been in playoff contention, him coming back before the end of last season. Rodgers under pressure, down he goes. He is sacked at the 41-yard line. Dietrich Wise, who's been around for the last 8 years, 4th-round pick back in 17, takes him down for a sack. So with the penalty and the sack, it's not going to be 2nd and 26.
Yeah, you'll see this a lot. To the offensive line. Remember, you have 3 new pieces up front, 2 on the left side, and Simpson and Smith still feeling each other out and trying to communicate and understand that. That time, the Patriots able to get in there and get that pressure.
2nd and 26, tries to pick up a few on the ground with a run to the 49-yard line. Goes Breece Hall to set up 3rd down and long. Yeah, they brought in two veteran tackles. You have Smith, who came up with the Cowboys 14 years ago as a guy who was going to be great and has been, and Morgan Moses is 11th year, got him from Baltimore.
Yeah, and you throw in Simpson at left guard, and really Elijah Vera Tucker, the right guard, who's a former 1st rounder. He went out with an Achilles himself week 5, so really 4 guys that didn't play a lot together last year trying to all come together around Tippmann, who's in his 2nd year at center out of Wisconsin.
Empty again, 5 wide, 3rd and 19. 4-man rush to the outside, cutting back in to the 43-yard line goes Breece Hall. Peppers making the tackle there. So 4th and long, and they'll send in all likelihood, the punt group. So these days, who knows? You know,
Analytics.
Yeah, right.
Never know.
The 58-yard field goal is like a chip shot these days.
That's true.
It's crazy. But they're going to punt here. Thomas Morstead's been around 16 years. Most of those in New Orleans. Marcus Jones sets up inside his 10. Put some backspin on it, and it bounces into the end zone. So Jacoby Brissett will take the reins when the Patriots take over. Quincy Williams made the tackle on Hunter Henry, who caught 8 of the 17 completions last week in the game against Seattle. Jacoby Brissett is a great story. Through the years, persevering. He's been in some strange and odd places. A look at his career numbers. He was actually drafted by the Patriots out of North Carolina State in the 3rd round back in 2016 behind Tom Brady and Jimmy Garoppolo. To the right side, and only a yard gain there by Ramondre Stevenson, who's developing into one of the best running backs in the league.
Yeah, a great back, and this is an offense that wants to be smart. You know, right now with where they are with Brissett, and especially what's going on with the offensive line, they got to try to stay ahead of the chains. They cannot afford to be 3rd and 9 tonight against this Jets defense and the way they can press you. They're starting a left tackle. They have 2 rookies starting tonight. Layden Robinson at right guard, Caden Wallace, who's a right tackle in college, making his first career start at left tackle, number 70.
So Alex Van Pelt comes over from Cleveland to run the offense. Bill O'Brien ran it last year. Look out, pressure is put on, and he has to fling it away. That time it was Quincy Williams coming in.
The quarterback was out of the pocket.
The quarterback was out of the pocket. No intentional grounding. It's funny because Mayo told us in our meeting, he said the key is going to be to take care of their front, but so far that Jets front bursting through.
Yeah, no doubt about it, and they're not having a pity party for this inexperienced offensive line. Jeff Ulbrich bringing everybody there on that 3rd down. That's what I said. This offense has to be in those 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3, 3rd and manageable. 3rd and 9 will not work tonight at all for this offense.
Bryce Barringer becoming one of the best punters in the league. 3rd in gross average coming into the game. Gibson is back, and he makes the catch along the sideline. Picks up about 3 more yards, and Rodgers will take over at that spot. Just underway. 8:34 to go in the 1st at the Meadowlands. Nothing.
Necessarily we're predicting who's going to blitz. It's really more what the quarterback has to be aware of, the alert of the pressure of where it might come from, and you could see that time the alerts were dead on with that pressure from the Jets.
Jets now have Braylon Allen in the backfield, the 20-year-old rookie, so the oldest player in the league. Rodgers is under center, and the youngest player in the league is right behind him. Youth must be served. I'll say gain of 10. Crowd loves it. He was great last week. 2 touchdowns. Broke away from McMillan that time. Yeah, first down.
Out of the first series, we saw a lot of empty. We saw a lot of 3 receiver looks. They come out here this first snap with the big back, but along with that, they go with 13 personnel with a 1 back and 3 tight ends in front of him. So they go from spread to try to challenge you with Aaron Rodgers to coming back and playing power football with the big back Braylon Allen with those 3 big tight ends.
3 years at Wisconsin for Allen. 4th round draft choice. Again. Takes it to the 45th. It's a pretty good combo plot they got going if Allen can do what we think he can do in Breece Hall back there.
Yeah, I saw Braylon Allen a lot at Wisconsin, and like you said, he is a big back, and I think still learning about his size at 235 and learning to be a physical downhill pounder. It'd be a great compliment to what Breece Hall can do. Saw what Breece Hall can do last week against the Titans, spreading out wide and catching a football, very elusive. Can be powerful in his own right, but yeah, I'm with you. Both of those two together, healthy, could be dangerous.
Sets up deep in the backfield on 2nd down and 5. Rodgers rolling and looking and throwing and completing, and a first down and fighting for some extra yardage. Jeremy Ruckert, the number 2 tight end. First down, New York.
That's the beauty of running the football. You can affect the eyes, even of a disciplined defense. Like this defense right here, he goes in motion and comes back, and then he'll work out into the flat. You know, you run the ball a couple times, you start to get into that big, powerful look for that defense, assuming that it's going to be a run. And Nathaniel Hackett one step ahead, going the other way with that play-action pass.
Ruckert was targeted 3 times at Tennessee last Sunday, but did not have a catch. That's his first of the season here. Hall is back in the backfield. He flares out. He makes the catch. But right there to throw him to the ground and draw that flag is Jelani Tavai. So Tavai was right there, read it beautifully, made a nice play. And
But I tell you, if I'm a Jets fan,
After the play was over, personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense. Number 48. That 15-yard penalty will be enforced from the end of the run. Automatic first down.
you know, remember, Jawan Bentley is the leader of this defense, and he's out with a torn pec for the year, so they turn into Tavai to kind of become that leader, and he body slams Hall. The thing that I like if I'm a Jets fan is here's a new guy in the team, John Simpson, comes right over to defend his guy. We never saw that from the Jets offensive line last year, and I love to see offensive linemen coming in to take care of their skilled players. That's nice by the big man.
Simpson, 5th year. Another guy who came over from Baltimore, as did Moses, the right tackle. Hall stays in the backfield.
So he cans it. New England adjusts their coverage.
And the changeup leads to a run through the middle and a nice little hole. And close to a first down goes Breece Hall.
Well, you're going to love this. Little combination block with the right guard. Vera Tucker comes down, helps, and then climbs up to the second level. This is what you love to see with a new offensive line, still getting familiar with one another, being able to communicate. A lot of different looks from New England. Come down a little chip to help kind of solidify that front line and then work up to the second level to Raekwon McMillan.
Brissett on the sidelines. Rodgers leading this drive with play action. Has time. Throws along the sideline. No. Out of bounds. Garrett Wilson on the chalk. Covered by Christian Gonzalez. It'll be 2nd down and 10.
Well, this is the matchup we all wanted to see, is Garrett Wilson against Gonzalez. He's pretty close to being in phase, but boy, Aaron Rodgers brings him back on that back shoulder. Doesn't quite get that second foot down, but love the fact when he threw that football, he was right with him. But the ball and the location of the football brought Wilson back to give him a chance there, and it shows you the confidence that Rodgers has in the receiver, Garrett Wilson.
Rodgers was 6 for 6. That's his first incompletion. Empties it again here. Hangs in the pocket. Fires. Caught. That's another first down. Xavier Gipson making the catch there. 2nd-year man out of Stephen F. Austin. And that's going to make it first down and goal for the Jets.
It's amazing how Nathaniel Hackett all of a sudden looks like he knows how to call plays when he has number 8 back there. They're just going to clear this with Conklin and then come underneath, kind of that matchup zone, playing a little bit of man because of that route that the Jets ran, but great separation there by Gipson, a quick slot receiver.
Ball right on the 10 for a 1st and goal. Short drop. Quick throw, good move, and despite hanging on to the shirt into the end zone goes Alan Lazard. Great move on Alex Austin that time. And the Jets fans, something to go wild about after last season. Great looking drive. On that drive, 8 plays, 73 yards. 3 rushes, 5 passes.
And Lazard's experience, understanding that there's any chance at any moment Rodgers will abort a run play. That's an outside zone to the right. He comes out of it. Quick release, as always, from Aaron Rodgers. And he gives number 10 a chance after the catch to get to that corner for the touchdown.
Greg Zuerlein for the extra point. And the New York Jets with 4:20.
And he's got 5 receivers out. Henry's right here. He's just going to work into the middle of this defense. Remember, C.J. Mosley is not in the middle of that defense providing that leadership, and somehow their top target in these first couple of weeks gets lost. Give a lot of credit to the offensive line, right, against that Jets pass rush. Good job holding up on 3rd down.
On 1st down here, Stevenson looking for room a little bit, not much. Taken down just shy of midfield by Quincy Williams with 2.5 to go in the quarter.
He has been a workhorse in these first couple of weeks. Stevenson, he carried it 23 times on an average. You go back to the Cincinnati game, he had a lot to do with him closing out that win on the road. 25 carries on the game, 21 again last week against Seattle. Physical back, but really elusive. As good as there is at making defenders miss in the NFL.
Early in the game, they bring in a 6th lineman, Zach Thomas. Give him a little beef up front here, maybe help out the other guys. 2nd down and 7. Off the play fake, protection is good, and the pass is no good. That time intended for Austin Hooper, the number 2 tight end, to make it 3rd down and 7.
They continue to try to mix in that jumbo look with a 6 offensive linemen, trying to give that indicator to the Jets that they're going to run the football, but they try to break a trend there with Alex Van Pelt. The only negative side when you take that shot is now you got 3rd down. Now, the last time we were in 3rd down, they were able to protect and give him enough time. Remember, the Jets don't blitz a lot. They rely on their front 4 to be able to get home and play a lot of zone. Let's see if they dial it up here a little bit more. They're showing it.
Will they come? Want to stunt up front and get to him. Sacked back at the 40-yard line. Protection breaks down. Yeah, McDonald was there. Kinlaw as well. McDonald had 3 sacks last week. Flag is thrown on the play.
Offense number 70. That penalty is declined. 4th down.
So that's a penalty on illegal formation on Wallace, the rookie left tackle.
Yeah, remember the big emphasis this year with the league with those left tackles getting into the backfield, and you can see he gets pressured from the left, but the entire pocket against that inexperienced offensive line just on that 3rd down just collapses on Brissett. Never had a shot.
So Barringer with his 2nd punt. Xavier Gibson sets up at his own 10-yard line. Almost blocked. Fair catch called for and made at the 10-yard line. 1:19 to play. That last sack for the Jets, a half a sack each from McDonald, giving him 3.5 now between last Sunday and tonight, and Michael Clemens. All right, Rodgers, after that great drive, only 1 incomplete pass thus far. He's already had 6 different receivers less than 14 minutes into the game. Start on the ground. About 4 for Breece Hall. 2nd down.
I think early in the year, a lot of Jets fans were concerned about, besides Garrett Wilson and Breece Hall, who are going to be the other options. Lazard we know about, Gibson maybe. And tonight we've seen, again, Mike Williams getting involved. And he's spreading it around. You got Braylon Allen as a potential target. But I think there's a lot of excitement. You can feel it in the stadium tonight. Think about this offense over the last 5 years. Go back to 2019, 31st, 32nd, 29th, 29th, 29th. And with number 8 back there, there's hope that this offense can be productive and give them a chance to be a very competitive team.
To the outside, dangerous throw, and hauled in one-handed by Hall to make it 3rd down, and with a half a minute to go and a flag down. Tight end. And that's going to make it 2nd down and 12, half the distance back to the 7-yard line.
And ball gets thrown right there in front of him, and I think that left hand on the shoulder pad could be the only thing that you see.
Al Michaels, Kirk Herbstreit, Kaylee Hartung. 3rd down and 6 for New York as we start the 2nd quarter. Jets on top, 7-zip. Rodgers Pressured, gets away, throws, caught. Another first down. Breaking away is Lazard, who scored the touchdown. Still going out to the 41-yard line. Shades of the old days with the Packers. Broke away from Jonathan Jones, but down on the ground right now for the Patriots after a 20-yard gain is Jabril Peppers, the former New York Giants, wearing that Guardian helmet, and limps off.
They get pressure off from the right. Watch the block by Tyron Smith. He pins that defensive end and allows Rodgers, again, who's showing that athletic ability, 40 years old, moving around very well, feels the pressure, gets turned, eyes downfield, makes a great throw on that third down play, and a good job again by that offensive line taking care of it.
Peppers will go into the blue tent. And the Jets have a first down at the 40-yard line. Rodgers 9 of 10 for 90 yards. Play action. Goes underneath. Hall to the 45 on New England. Another big game here. Jones makes the stop. Picks up 14.
You know, I think anybody watching this is excited to see number 8 do his thing. But I think if you're being honest, it's not just him and his wisdom and his experience. It's his accuracy. And then the yards after the catch. Lazard on the touchdown and some other catches that he's had. Now it's Breece Hall. So his teammates really helping him out here after the catch, making some big plays.
Nothing like yak yards after the catch for a quarterback. And a big hole here. And another first down as Allen picks up 12. 3 plays, 3 big gains. They're already down to the Patriot 35-yard line.
Right guard, watch the right guard here. Vera Tucker, nice kick out block. The center and the left guard, they kind of work that double team on the backside, opens it up very, very nicely. And when you get Braylon Allen running downhill following Jeremy Ruckert, he is a handful to bring down for those safeties.
Oscar. Let's go. 48. 319.
Another big hole. And another 8-yard gain. And that time they brought Bates. You saw him move into the backfield, set him, providing the leverage. Call it a gain of 7. 2nd and 3.
I mean, I'm so fascinated with the improvement of this offensive line. You and I had them twice last year, and they were trying to 13 different offensive line combinations, most of anybody in the NFL. They were doing anything they could to put 5 guys out there healthy. They made that a priority in the offseason. They brought in 3 new faces. They're starting to really come together, and they're getting a hat on a hat tonight and opening up some great running lanes.
We had them twice. They were a reasonable facsimile of what they could have been. And bursting through, they needed a play like that to the Patriots after this drive. It's Tavai making the play for a loss of a couple, setting up a 3rd down and 5.
Rodgers and a full complement around him.
2.5 years in Green Bay. Rodgers fires, and that's caught. Garrett Wilson makes the catch at the 20-yard line. Yeah, Rodgers loves Hackett. He told us the other day, if we execute, he's a great coach. If we don't, he takes a lot of crap. And that's too bad. I love his schemes, his philosophy. I want to play really well so he gets the credit he deserves.
I thought that was very telling, and I think it's true for any offensive coordinator out there. When you execute, the plays look great. And I think one of the things Aaron Rodgers loves is taking a play sheet and bringing it alive the day of the game, and a lot of times improvising and making adjustments at the line of scrimmage and on the sideline, like he did last week in Tennessee.
Toss. Look out. And again, bursting through this time is Anthony Jennings. Unimpeded into that backfield. Loss of 7 on the play. 2nd and 17.
Mike Williams tries to make this block, but he cannot handle the size and quickness of Jennings, who gets inside of both he and Ruckert and gets into that backfield. You know, Jennings was just a guy that was waiting for an opportunity last year. Judon went down with that injury. Matthew Judon goes down. He kind of goes from being a role player to an opportunity, takes advantage of it. Now is a guy they're really counting on this defense.
2nd and 17. Fired, caught, on the move, and it's a 1st and goal. Tyler Conklin to the 5-yard line. You know, and Rodgers with that flick of the wrist makes it look so simple.
He's in total control. Watch his head look to the right to try to move this linebacker, Raekwon McMillan, initially. Move him, knows exactly where he wants to go, but he needs that middle to open up. So he moves Raekwon McMillan, comes back to Conklin. Jets fans have been asking, where is the tight end? We're hoping to get the tight end more and more involved. That quick release, perfect accuracy, and more yards after the catch.
12 of 13, 135 for Rodgers. First down, goal. On the ground. To the outside, then back through the middle. Got to about the 1. Breece Hall is stopped there. Second down and goal.
Think of Braylon Allen. Braylon Allen is that physical back at 235. Again, we talked about Breece Hall, a little jump cut, patience, over the shoulder, runs right through the safety there, Kyle Duggar. Good job there. Actually, it's 21, Hawkins, who's in there.
Solomon Thomas now comes in, the lineman, to line up in the backfield. There he is as the fullback in front of Hall. Put the big ex-49ers in there. Have a little bit of motion here. Fake it to him. And then it's
the safety there, Kyle Duggar. Good job there. Actually, it's 21, Hawkins, who's in there.
Solomon Thomas now comes in, the lineman, to line up in the backfield. There he is as the fullback in front of Hall. Put the big down and goal. Ruckert is the fullback. On the ground. Can he get in? He rolls, and they're going to say he's short. They're ready to turn the lights off and on. Jennings is there.
Down by contact, short of the goal line.
Right in.
Fourth down.
Take another peek here.
Jennings makes a heck of an effort. That knee is up. I think that's a touchdown. I think he broke the plane. I think that's 6.
Crowd, of course, is seeing what you are seeing right now. Terry McCauley, what do you see?
Just exactly the way you see it. He's up. That knee is not down.
Well, this first half is exactly what this Jets team wanted to see. 8 first downs in the first quarter alone. That's the most they've had since going back to 2021. Aaron Rodgers in complete command.
Flag is down for the moment on the extra point, which was good. And it's against the Patriots. Okay. So you could go for 2, but I think they bring in Antonio Gibson. Had a big game Sunday at Tennessee. Comes in here after the face mask on a 2nd down and 9. And Brissett will fire, and that will be not caught. And another flag comes in after the incomplete pass. And this time the Jets are starting to move back. Got 2 flags, in fact. You have 3 flags.
That's Jamie Sherwood, who's playing tonight a lot because C.J. Mosley is out. He's right here. He lowers that head and makes contact there. The officials, 2 different officials came in.
Man, that's a hard call. You know,
it is. That is a bang play, and as a defender, you're sitting there saying, "What am I supposed to do?"
Yeah.
I mean, he lowered his shoulder. He led with his shoulder.
But it's a first down halfway through the quarter. Little flip here to Demario Douglas. Breaks a tackle, takes it to the midfield stripe and close to a first down.
A little misdirection. They used Gibson there to fake almost looked like they were going to run that to the right. Got Caden Wallace, the left tackle, out in front. And a rare opportunity to be able to get a running back with some speed out into the open space, be able to try to make some people miss.
2nd and inches. And you saw the alert, and the alert gets to him. That time it was Chuck Clark.
The ruling on the field, the quarterback's forward progress is stopped. 3rd down.
Yep. Well, we circled him. You saw it. It was Clark, and indeed he comes in. He's almost untouched, and the forward progress was stopped, and thus the play was whistled down. 3rd and 8.
You know, Jordan Whitehead to Tampa. Chuck Clark, who was out last year with an ACL, just kind of working his way to feel more and more comfortable. I thought he did a heck of a job of sitting way back and disguising when that pressure was coming. With the motion that time from Hunter Henry coming from the right to the left, it would have been great with the alert from the offense to be able to see that, to be able to pick that up, either the back or the tight end. Henry's got to pick that up.
Clark's first sack in 3 seasons. 3rd and 9. Going deep and incomplete, and contact is there, and 3 more flags come in, as if you couldn't tell. Tyquan Thornton, the intended receiver. DJ Reed, who missed last week's game, was inactive for the game in Tennessee with a knee injury, and this is going to benefit the Patriots.
Very physical. It grabs onto the hand. The flag didn't come out there. He grabbed onto that arm, and sometimes you can get away with that. But then he gets physical towards the end there with the body, and I think once Thornton went down, that's when the flag came in.
Meanwhile, the officials have eyes everywhere. That's the 2nd penalty in a row, with 3 flags came in. For emphasis, 34-yard penalty. Patriots in dire need of a break, and got one there. 6 minutes to the half. Again, the alert. He comes in, but they come in from the other side as well. And nothing but green shirts are there. And Will McDonald, last year, the #1 draft choice, picked 15th overall out of Iowa State, comes off a hat trick last week and 1.5 tonight now.
Boy, we know his potential. He used to just be a speed outside edge guy as a rookie, and you think he's really developed like most guys do in their 2nd year. And with Jermaine Johnson down, he's got to become a complete football player. He is stepping up here tonight, making some big plays.
Little flip here. No room to roam. Gibson is tackled. Sherwood makes the stop. It'll be 3rd down and 18 for New England.
We talked how this is a defense that usually doesn't blitz. They rely on the front. But boy, they have come out tonight against this inexperienced offensive line and decided to crank up the pressure, get after them, set the tone, and it's really worked out.
Jeff Ulbrich, the defensive coordinator. Of course, Sal's pedigree is defense. He was the DC at San Francisco before getting the job here. 3rd and 18. Quick throw to the outside. And spinning his way to the 24-yard line is Gibson to set up what will be about a 43-yard. But they were out of playoff contention. They shut him down. Peppers is back in the game. That's good news for the Patriots. And from the 24-yard line, look out. But breaking the tackle is Allen. So he turns a loss into no gain. Boucher had him, couldn't secure him.
That's about the 3rd time we've seen. The offensive line's done a great job. Here he gets underneath Jeremy Ruckert. The offensive line's done a very nice job, but here he just able to use his quickness, get inside of him. Looks like he's about to make a tackle, but there is the physicality of Braylon Allen using those strong legs. So instead of a -3, it puts him at 2nd and 9. Powerful.
And now you've got Hall and Allen both in the backfield. Flanking number 8. Hall goes in motion. Allen takes the handoff on the inside. Brings it out to the 30-yard line, 3rd down and 4.
This is a big 3 minutes left in this first half. Remember, New England deferred, and they get the ball to start the 2nd half.
Down and 2 at the 35-yard line.
Kind of been patient, running the football, hitting some underneath. You just have a feeling at some point he's going to take a shot. Why not on 2nd and short, try to make that play downfield?
Meanwhile, Peppers went back to the locker room. So that secondary depleted. And Rodgers taking the shot here. Too far. Garrett Wilson. Another flag is down, this time at the line of scrimmage. Wilson free down the sideline. Here's Hussey as you look at Peppers.
Legal motion. Offense number 5. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
That's Wilson.
He got a little lazy here. These are the things when we were talking with Aaron Rodgers. He said this guy can be as good as he wants, but just a little thing like this, you do the little things right, it can really take you to another level. Here he just goes in motion and he starts to go forward before the ball is snapped. So if he ends up hitting this for a touchdown, the play comes back. And Aaron is really challenging Garrett Wilson to learn to really take that next step as a third-year player. Yeah, he's ridiculous talent and skill set, but he's really challenged him just to do the mental aspect of the game. And I think Aaron's really going to impact his career long term. Got everybody up tight there. Backers up.
Allen flares, makes the catch, and right there, good tackle. Josh Boucher making the stop there. Clock ticking down to a half a minute. It's third down, 3rd and 5.
Second Jets timeout.
We'll take a timeout.
This will be a 30-second.
Times tonight where they were able to do some movement late, and I think it impacted the rhythm and the flow that time of Rodgers and the receivers.
4-man rush. Rodgers surveys. Rodgers going for it all and throws that one out of the back of the end zone. So again, that secondary minus Peppers at the moment doing its job, and Aaron pleading his case with Hussey. Wanted a penalty, won't get one. 3rd and 10.
I think he saw some contact downfield. I think that's what he was frustrated about. Still talking to the officials.
Brissett's going to throw, and they're going to try to call a timeout here and do something. I don't know what. Demario Douglas made the catch.
Second charge timeout, New England.
With the inexperienced offensive line from New England, starting a rookie, making his first start at left tackle. You got a rookie at right guard. Yeah, the Jets usually rely on their front 4 to get the pressure, but you can see here's Chuck Clark coming. They brought in a number of different blitzes. Even the blitz here from the left frees up, gets an opportunity for McDonald to get in there free because of the pressure that came in from the inside. The linebackers don't respect anything, so they're flying downhill. There's no fear at all right now, and it's something that New England's going to eventually have to grow into. McDonald did a nice job of collapsing down from the right. Watch these linebackers. You think they're waiting around for the double team to climb up? No way. Quincy Williams flying downhill to get into that backfield.
There's the defensive alert. In the pocket, he stands, and the ball is caught up at the 36-yard line.
Career at Penn State, and he's starting tonight his first career start at left tackle, and Brissett standing in there being a man, knowing there's pressure.
3rd down and 4. Here comes the blitz. Pass is incomplete. Too much pressure, and down he goes. So you got Brissett going down. The backup would be Drake May, and that's a whole other story because he will be, in all likelihood, their quarterback of the future.
Here comes the pressure. You know, usually you just see 4, but against this offensive line, they're dialing up because they know they can affect the timing and the rhythm of Brissett, and no separation, no timing for the receivers to get any separation on that 3rd down play.
So a real fast 3 and out. Barringer's punt. Fielded. Gibson. 20, 30. And stopped to the 33-yard line and slung down at that point. Crowd looking for a flag, but there is none in the NFL. 40 now, would be 41 in December.
Protect himself.
Good. Yeah, go to, no, 48. 48. Blue 58. Blue 58.
2nd down. Handoff. Braylon Allen comes up a little bit shy of the first by inches. 3rd down coming up.
He was excited.
Allen's the running back.
Green 18. Green 18.
Off the play fake on 3rd and short to the outside, and that's going to be hauled in inbounds by Rucker. Got the first down.
I mean, I just love. I think I don't even want to talk. I just want to just watch this. This is why the Jets fans were devastated when he went down in the fourth play last year. You know, it's one thing to make plays in the pocket, but when he starts making them off platform like this and throws an absolute rope on the outside shoulder to Rucker, and he's creating like that and feeling good, it's just beautiful.
Cole and Allen again, both in the backfield, and the play is blown dead.
Prior to the delay.
Pieces. Wilson on the outside, Lazard, Mike Williams getting healthy, Breece Hall, Braylon Allen, Conklin making plays. It's a lot to this offense.
And here is the rookie Allen to the 38-yard line. And last time the Jets got into the playoffs, they actually got to the AFC Championship game 2 years in a row with Mark Sanchez quarterbacking and Buddy Ryan as the Rex Ryan.
Yeah. Yeah.
Buddy's pup.
Yeah.
And that's the last time they got to the playoffs.
It's been a minute. Look, by the way, we're seeing a lot of Braylon Allen. We saw him last week with some plays and a couple touchdowns. Seeing him more and more tonight. Loved what Aaron Rodgers said about him. We'll talk about that after this play.
2nd and 7. Good fake. Pressure's on. Throws underneath. Checks it down to Allen for a short gain. Be 3rd down and 3.
You know, you got the oldest player in the league and the youngest player in the league, and he just, when we were talking to him yesterday, he just made by the want inside of him. He's not surprised he's playing well.
Allen grew up watching him. Rodgers flushed out, keeps his eyes downfield, fires, finds the man. This time it's the tight end Conklin. Extends the play, on the move, throwing on the money.
How many plays has he made tonight on the run? Watch the right tackle help him here, Morgan Moses. He actually does a nice job. Aaron Rodgers steps up, and then Moses pins that pressure, and now he's got breaks outside contain, and the ability to kind of wait and find that open receiver. And he is as dangerous as anybody out there because of how quick that ball gets out and how accurate he throws on the run. And he looks good tonight.
As good as ever. Remember, his last year in Green Bay wasn't that good.
It will be something teams are going to have to defend every single week with Rodgers' ability to find a matchup.
2nd and 4 to the outside. Good move. Tackled at the 2. Garrett Wilson taken down there by Jones to save the touchdown. 1st and goal.
You know, you think about him with his body control downfield making plays, but with the soft coverage like that, get it to him in a hurry. He's just as dangerous after the catch. We've seen that theme kind of repeating itself tonight. These New York Jets receivers making plays with accurate throws from Aaron Rodgers. And boy, he's got live legs. 5 almost takes that to the corner for a touchdown.
Broke away from Christian Gonzalez. 1st and goal. Rodgers, the fake, the throw, caught, staying inbounds, yes, touchdown. Set down at the end of the play, hung in there.
And a good job here again by the rookie left tackle. He holds on just long enough. Brissett just gets that ball off, and there's the separation because they're able to give him enough time. And it's good to see Pop Douglas get a chance to get his hands on the football, one of the more electrifying threats that they have out on the perimeter.
Again, pressure again, sets up the screen, caught, Hooper, the tight end rumbles all the way inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
It's good to see the nice screen there. It's a great answer to pressure. One last thing on Drake May. I mean,
replay 3rd down.
Andrews on one side, Carter on the other. Back once we started. 3rd down.
Yeah, Quentin Williams comes right over the middle of this offense. It's a good matchup. It's a tough ask for Andrews. He's a great player, been around a long time, but that time a holding call he just gives in to the power, and then I didn't see any interference there at all.
Back to a 3rd and 4. The set rolling, buys time. Here goes another flag. You know what that normally means as the catch is made and inside the 5. That's Hooper. You see that kind of a flag, and it's almost always offensive holding.
Yeah, left tackle here.
Holding.
Sit down, makes a good decision.
Conklin caught 6 passes all of last season. To the 30-yard line. So, I'm sorry, he caught 61. He did not score a touchdown. Only short shrift. Only short shrifted by 55.
It felt like that just because that's the one position that I think people are excited to see the potential of the growth with Aaron Rodgers back.
At the 4th quarter, Jets on top 21-3, but they're facing right now a 3rd and 33 from their own 46-yard line. And Rodgers settles for a little swing pass and a gain just across the 50. Xavier Gibson making the catch there.
We all know that, right? But I think the thing that's been great is we've seen that ball come out of his hand the way it used to. Yeah, I mean, that ball, the velocity and the spin has been amazing, and the accuracy.
Fielded at the 12-yard line here, and running into a gang of green. Marcus Jones. Flag on this play. Back up at the 45-yard line.
After the play was over, personal foul.
We saw a blitz and a good play earlier tonight on a sack, and now heads up play here. Still playing aggressive, typical Jets defense football here late.
Yeah, been around for 8 years. Picked them up from Baltimore. Through the middle on first down goes Isaiah Davis. So he's their number 3 back. He is a rookie, picked in the 5th round out of South Dakota State. One of the few guys in college football I don't think you covered last year, right?
No, College Game Day went there one year. The Jet back to the football over the defender with those long arms and make that catch.
18-yard gain. Rodgers is now thrown for 273. Moving, looking, running, slides to a stop at the 11-yard line.
I think I've gotten over every time he runs, I hold my breath. You know, he's a fan of the game and a fan of his. And he's done it so much tonight that you're starting to get comfortable seeing Green Bay as far as movement and making plays.
Yeah, you may be getting comfortable, but I don't think all of the 75,000 are. 2nd down and 8. Allen backs his way to the 9-yard line. 3rd and short. Kaylee.
Guys, the Jets right tackle Morgan Moses has now been confirmed to be a left knee injury. They have taken him into the X room. But think about how you saw him walk off on his own power from the field. He went into the blue metal.
4th down. Zerline chip shot here. 28-yard field goal attempt to try to make it 24-3, which he does with ease. So 10-16 left in regulation. Jets trying to beat the Patriots at home. Was an assistant in New England. That's when Bob Kraft got to know him under Parcells. Came with
the win. Last week, same thing against Seattle. Same kind of game for them where they were able to control things. They didn't win it, but they battled. And here tonight, right away, the game gets away from Aaron Rodgers having a night. And anybody that knew anything about this matchup knew that Gerard Mayo's team needed to be able to, if the Jets stay healthy, up front on that offensive line and Aaron Rodgers, it's going to be a fun year. It's going to be all about the health.
Very interesting. And probing his way, getting the first down is Breece Hall, taking more time off the clock. In other news in sports, how about Shohei Ohtani tonight? Dodgers in Miami, 6 for 6, 3 homers, 10 runs batted in, 2 steals. He now has 51 homers at the 50-yard line.
Well, May is an athletic guy that can get away from pressure, but Sherwood here, who's a former safety in college, has really emerged in these last 4 years as a linebacker, and with Mosley down is kind of controlling the middle, welcomes him to the NFL.
Yeah,
that hit.
That's the welcome. I think of the same thing. Meanwhile, breaking tackles and able to pick up the first down is Gibson.
Jets maybe rotating some bodies in the back end, but they're not changing their philosophy. They're going to be aggressive to that final whistle. Criticized offensive coordinator, and I thought Aaron told us this week, hey, he's a great coordinator when we go out and execute. And he's like, nothing makes me happier than to try to go out there and show people what kind of coach he can be. And it's a big night for him as well.
Yeah, he really wants to play well, Aaron said, to take some of the heat away from Hackett. Meanwhile, heat on May right there, and he gets sacked back at the 44-yard line.
Let's take a look at our next-gen stats powered by AWS. See the Patriots, 14 missed tackles. It's 100 yards that they lost tonight. That is, you could either look at it one way. The Patriots obviously got to do a better job of running the football and tackling. You could also look at it, the Jets did a heck of a job with yards after the catch, especially early in this game. With accurate passes, gives you those opportunities, but they did a heck of a job helping Aaron Rodgers out.
Meanwhile, McDonald, number 99, who had 3 sacks at Tennessee, has 2.5 tonight. He has 5.5 in 2 games.
And with that injury to Jermaine Johnson, how great is that? And with Reddick still sitting out.
3rd and 13. And working his way is Douglas. So they've been getting him into the game to some measure tonight. He's caught 6, but just for 54 yards.
Jeff Ulbrich told us this week that the 2 guys that are getting bigger and becoming more of a complete defensive end.
May rolling against the grain. He's going to run. He's going to get the first down with 53 seconds remaining in regulation. So the Jets with a mini bye. That's the one good thing about the guys playing on the game-winning drive. Opening night, lose in San Francisco, but all of a sudden they've got things rolling right now, at least against the Patriots tonight.
You're in that rehab center, right? You know, you probably saw him working and grinding. J.K. Dobbins.
Tim Patrick was in there for a long time, and Tre'Davious White, just about everybody. Hay is back there. But
I think that's cool, though, that they have each other to lean on. This could be some dark days.
No question. Baseball players as well. It's all Neil Elatrosh sends all of his people there, and of course the camaraderie that exists, and they can talk to each other. Dobbins in particular.
Go and just doing really every aspect of what you'd hope to see from him playing that quarterback position.
And that's caught at the 10-yard line. And setting up a 1st and goal will be Demario Douglas with a half-minute to go.
It gives you a little bit of a feel. Drake May was actually looking off to his left when that ball was snapped. The athletic ability to just bring that snap in and then get his vision downfield. He had to step up away from pressure and then threw a dime.
May under pressure and gets sacked at the 12-yard line. Who's in there at the end? Tack McKinley. 2nd and goal, clock ticking all the way down. So the Jets, who have melted under the lights, coming in, they'd lost 13 of 14 primetime games, 2-15.